welcome to the second instalment of the OBB Blitz Brawls. This is a three-parter. First lineup is the Lion and the Salad Dodger in the red team in KV1s, and in the blue team we've got Viking and Ziggy. Viking in the KV1 and Ziggy, an interesting choice in the T49. Now these three games I'm going to show you are focused around a certain tactic, and you'll see them all play out, but you'll see why they're so important to learn. I mean, it's basics to some people, but some people get it wrong, and I'm one of those people that frequently gets it wrong when I see blood. So the blue team have gone to the open, and the red team are flanking round to that area there. So I'm going to fast forward this because two trundling along KV1s isn't very interesting to watch at all. So the blue team have set up shop there by the cap, and they've realised because Ziggy's pushing forward that they're not going that way, so they know relatively where they're going to come from. And the red team is still a bit unsure, but they're pushing nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. And here we go. So Viking there takes the first shot of the game. And Ziggy misses one, I think, or someone's missed a shot on Ziggy. I couldn't quite catch that. Lion's moving round into cover to pop out there. Ziggy's just pummeled one into Salad Dodger. Now this is the interesting thing. Ziggy now has decided he's going to move round, and he's going to flank round the back. Now this is a crucial move of the game, because Lion and Salad Dodger have completely focused on the strongest tank, as you normally do in the game, and try and clear that tank out quickly. Lion's taken one from the back because he's tunnelled into Viking there, and he's realised, so he's turned his turret around, and now he's taken one from the front, so he's caught in a crossfire of quite powerful tanks. So it's not going to take long to whittle his hit points down. Salad hasn't got a shot on Ziggy. He's got a shot and he's doing his best to focus fire on Viking and try and clear him out. And Ziggy kills Lion with an ammo rack to boot. And that's it. The game's turned around. Or so we think. Now it's a one-on-one. Ziggy knows now that he's a one-shot to this KV. And a KV can probably take two. Well, the T49 puts out 90 average damage, I think. Or no, sorry, 160 average roll. So the KV can take a few, and it can bounce a few as well. So Ziggy's going for a Sunday drive, leaving Salad only one option now. He can't chase him, he's obviously not got the pace, so he's going to have to draw him through the cap. Finds that nice bit of cover there on the... Oh, and he's taken a shot. That's a nice shot from Ziggy. I'm pretty sure that was a blind shot, just assuming that he's going to be crossing that area. So Salad then tucks into this little area here, and I've capped many a game in this map by doing that. Sat there. If your tank's got a lower profile, the Type 59 and the T40s, all that range are great in that position. So Ziggy's got to reset now, and he misses. Salad misses. Ziggy's got the reload and he bounces. Salad's hit the adrenaline. So it's all to play for because now the pressure's on. Because the cap's at 60. Salad doing well there to keep it in. Now the cap's at 80 and 90 and it's almost, it's game over here. Ziggy's got to pull it out the bag and he does. Whoa, that's tight. So now they're both on a one shot. Salad misses. Ziggy doesn't. End game. So that was an absolutely beautiful piece of play there. And it just couldn't be helped. You take the strongest tank out. That's what we've all been taught tactics wise, and Ziggy capitalised on that and moved around. So our second game, our second lineup, is working on that principle of this engage and flank. So you want to draw your team in when someone gets the idea that's happening, you flank. So we've got xyster, come and get me, Ziggy in aid 1. And on the other team we've got Luga, Viking, Timmy and Lion again. So Ziggy's opted not for the big tank, not for the fast tank, but for the KV2 in this scenario. So Luga's pushed up, come get me's pushed up, and they've realised that they can't do a lot where they are. The Lion's pushing around into the city there, or to the mining area on the low part of the map, and come get me, or Ben, has gone for the full flank because he knows they're going to be sat at that position and he can get shots across. But he didn't anticipate Lion being there. So Ben has to focus fire on Lion. And so does Aid. Aid realises that and they've got to clear these guys out because they're flanking round. xyster, Greg, is going toe to toe with Lion there as well. So he's getting shot by 3 separate tanks at the moment. xyster has taken a high roll, and the Lion's in a bit of a sticky wicket because he's just been torched. Now this is a point in the game that seeing what other players are doing really pays off, and not zoning out and looking at your mini map and focusing. Xyster knows that come get me has gone for the flank. Aid spots it too, so they go for it. And the 3 blue tanks at the top have gone, right, we need to take out this KV2 because he's on his own. Viking trundles along and gets absolutely smashed by a high roll by Ziggy there. So the best tuning buddies going, Luga and Ziggy go toe to toe. And you've got Timmy there, realised he's been outflanked, so it's now 1-on-1 guns for Ziggy and Luga, and it's an absolutely toe to toe match here. So he's the last tank standing now. He's taken a few hits but nothing significant, and he's missed. That was a kill shot there. But he didn't miss, he just got track damage. And boom, 15 hit points left. So they drew him in with the heavy tank, they got flanked, and obviously it does help to have a huge gun on your heavy tank that can roll 400 odd points. Now this one, the next game, there's a little ditty on how not to flank. It's not. Basically, there's a beautiful little clip in here of I think it's Come Get Me going absolutely full tilt in the Cromwell. It's a sight. It's a sight to see. So we took the 2 KVs, one a higher tier. Sorry, ignore me at all. The KV1S and the KV2. Ziggy again in the KV2, but he switched the gun round on this one. Plan? So these boys aren't messing around, they're absolutely going for it. Come Get Me tries to go in the little building there, but doesn't succeed. And subsequently he blames his ping, as to which I realise that I can't go through that area, so I'm blaming my ping for that one as well. So here we go. They've gone up top and they've spotted them. And Come Get Me's having none of it. So he smashes them, does more damage to himself, but he goes for it. Now this is Brawl territory. He knows he's got more traverse speed, he knows he's got turret traverse speed, and he's going to try and utilise that. It doesn't pay off. Lion's taking shots, and you can see Greg at the top there. Xyster doesn't look like he's helping at all. And the camera angle's not very forgiving, I should have tried to include him. But what's actually happening here is Greg's kept distance, and the 2 tanks are focusing, and that's enabling him to absolutely put shot on shot on shot freely without taking any damage whatsoever. And there you go. Now if you look at the finishing, at the team sheet now, that game doesn't tell you the true story, but if you look what Xyster's damage is, you realise that he was absolutely fundamental to the win of that game, but you didn't see much of him. And I think distance is something we all need to work on.